Michael Maguire's intense training methods have been given the tick of approval by Broncos skipper Adam Reynolds, even though some have questioned whether players will be burnt out. Reynolds says a brutal pre-season is key to success when finals come around.
Brutal pre-season training in sweltering conditions. Michael Maguire developed an intense reputation at the Rabbitohs and Tigers, and it's no different at the Broncos.
You need a good, tough, hard pre-season to set yourself up for success, and every team's out there to chase success, and it's those who are willing to go to different places to obviously try and achieve that.
But Reynolds denies it will lead to a player burnout at the back end of the season. He finds it funny people are even suggesting that.
You laugh at it. Every team's doing a hard pre-season. Doesn't mean every team's going to burn out.
The skipper is off contract at season's end, but reveals he's mentally and physically keen to play on beyond this year.
At the moment, I'm pretty keen to go around again. Obviously, time will tell. You've got to be wanted firstly. You've got to be playing good football. You've got to still be doing your job at the highest quality. And, if I'm doing all those things right and the body's feeling good, I don't see any reason, to call it quits.
While Reynolds won't have his halves partner, Ezra Mem, alongside him for the first 9 weeks due to suspension, the captain has been helping Mem off the field, offering guidance and advice during their morning commute.
I pick him up every morning and drive him to training pretty much. So I spend a fair bit of time with him, and he's matured as a person. He's regretful of his decisions, and I think he's going to come out of this a better person. You never want to see them in dark places or whatnot, and it's about trying to be a good role model and setting a good example for them, and if I can give some good advice, I'm more than happy to put my hand up.
Danica Mason, 9 News.
The Roosters aren't shying away from their premiership ambitions this season, with Connor Watson declaring the club is ready to prove its critics wrong. The Tricolours have been decimated by departures and injuries, but that's opened the door for Watson to make one role his own.
On the field, almost nothing separates these players, but in the water, some All-Stars are much more comfortable than others.
I think there was a few boys that were a bit out of their depth, but that was good fun.
Connor Watson bringing the rival sides together in his bid to help mentor the Indigenous debutants.
It's weird for sure. I still feel so young, in the mind and physically as well, but it's a role I'm enjoying.
The Origin winner will play the role of hooker for the Roosters this season, excited for the chance to make one position his own.
Most pre-seasons I'm sort of doing 4 or 5 different positions, and but where I've sort of been mostly focused on 9 has been nice, so it'll be good.
Echoing the sentiments of his skipper that the Tricolours are legitimate title contenders.
There's a lot of belief within our group. We know what we're capable of, ready to prove some people wrong. I mean, it's not why we do it. We don't do it to prove people wrong, but adds a bit of fuel to the fire.
Melbourne don't need to look far for motivation, but they'll have to avenge their grand final defeat without Christian Welsh. The representative forward forced into medical retirement with chronic back and concussion issues.
I love this club, and although I've had some bad injuries and a few too many grand final losses for my liking, I've had such an amazing time full of joy and happiness. I'm really grateful for the career I've had and all the memories and friendships.
Nicole Dunn, 9 News.